Good morning to all my friends and family, and welcome to this episode of Jim's 5am Club. What we're going to do this morning on this grey old day here in Sydney town is go through yet another book. And the book that we're going to do today is entitled How to Raise an Adult by an author named Lythcott-Haims. This book was published in 2015 on the 9th of June and emphasises the importance of fostering independence and resilience in children. So the first key message to come from this book, from this wonderful author, is that parents and family environments, as well as educational environments, need to foster and encourage independence. Allow your child to handle age-appropriate responsibilities and challenges is the key message. Allow them to handle them on their own, which is even more important in terms of the message. This helps them develop problem-solving skills and boosts their confidence as they learn to navigate the world. The next point to come from the author is an interesting one, and I hadn't quite considered it in my parenting days, and it's to limit overscheduling. I remember my kids and many other kids growing up, especially girls, we had them doing lots and lots of things. They had a schedule of a CEO, and I think girls thrive in that sort of environment, but boys may not benefit in a similar sort of fashion as much as what girls do. So the author here has some advice in terms of limiting overscheduling, and I guess each parent, each family needs to do it case by case to determine what the needs are in terms of their families and what the capabilities are in terms of their children. And the message here is very simple. Resist the urge to fill your child's schedule with activities. Encourage free time for play and exploration, which promotes creativity, self-discovery, and ability to manage their own time. The author goes on to talk about the importance of promoting critical thinking through asking open-ended questions that encourages your child to think and express their opinions instead of providing all of the answers, which is very, very tempting to do. Guide them to find answers on their own whilst fostering independence and decision-making skills. Families are called upon to equip their children with essential life skills such as cooking, doing the laundry, managing finances, and basic home maintenance, because these skills are critical for their transition into adulthood and will empower them to care for themselves and others around them. We need to model things for them as well. We need to show them how to deal with the very many challenges of life through our own abilities and our own responses to situations. The author here encourages parents to demonstrate resilience in our own lives by sharing our experiences with overcoming the challenges and setbacks that we have faced from time to time. Encourage your child to face difficulties with a positive mindset and a view to failures being an opportunity for growth. The author also talks about encouraging healthy risk-taking. And there's a fine line between risks being unhealthy and dangerous and children not taking risks at all, which doesn't allow them to grow, develop, and become self-sufficient. So we need to encourage children to take risks, but to ensure that those risks are balanced and are healthy risks. So the author says to allow your child to take calculated risks in safe environments where at least there is a safety net that is there to help them and save them if the need arises. Whether trying a new sport, making new friends, or tackling a challenging project, these experiences help them build confidence, adaptability, and capability. The next key point, which is a beauty and something that we all need to continually strive for, is to foster a growth mindset as opposed to a fixed mindset. Encourage your children to embrace challenges and view effort as a pathway to mastery. Reinforce the idea that intelligence and abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work, which prepares them for lifelong learning, which is the key. And finally, these tips reflect the core messages in this book, How to Raise an Adult, emphasizing the importance of children and parents working in partnership with each other to foster independence, resilience, and critical thinking in children as they prepare them for adulthood. And the bottom line is that a home life, a school life, should be a training ground to enable children to build their match fitness for when they enter adulthood, and to take the opportunity to capture as many lessons and as many skills as they can to help them on that journey. We're all going to have a different past, no doubt. We're all going to have a different present, and we're all going to have a different future. And all of those slithers of reality that we come across along the way, and the weightings and the meanings that we place on them, are going to shape our worldview and give meaning to who we are and what we do and what we plan to do for the rest of our lives. As parents, I guess we're called upon to help our children put things into perspective so that they don't overthink and put too much weight on things that are not worth worrying about or remembering, because they may be just insignificant and one-off experiences that are there to create a lesson, but not to create irrational fears to be carried into the future. Anyway, take care, look after yourselves, and I look forward to chatting to you again from Jim's channel, and we'll talk again.